It is finally that time of the year. Welcome back to W Quicks, everybody, and welcome on into the Christmas video of 2024. The best Christmas Lego Ninjago gifts that you could ask for or receive this holiday season. So if you enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe down below, and drop a comment. What sets will you be asking for or getting for your children or grandchildren this holiday season? Drop it down in the comments below. With that being said, let's dive into the video. Now, I'm going to break this video down into 5 sections. So if you need to get to a certain section, I'm sure there will be timestamps on the video where you can skip forward directly to that spot. But what we're going to do is start off with section number 1, the sets that everyone should stay away from this holiday season. These are sets that you should not buy unless, of course, it is the specific set your child is asking for. But even in that case, I suggest looking at other gifts. And unless they already have the other gifts I'm going to mention, look at some other gifts just in case, because these sets in the do not buy area really were some of the worst sets we have ever received in the Lego Ninjago line. And I highly recommend not picking these up this holiday season because there is so much more bang for your buck that you can get in other sets this year. So that's going to be section number 1. Moving into section number 2, then we're going to start off with the price range at about $10 to $20 to $30. That $10 to $30 price range, kind of a smaller price range for people, definitely or hopefully affordable for most people this holiday season. This is going to have some great sets in it. Then we're going to move up to the $40 to $70 range, that kind of middle ground area. So we're going to talk about a couple sets there. After that, we're going to go $80 to $150. So this is the bigger range. These are the more expensive gifts. And then finally, $150 and up. We got 2 sets to take a look at in that price range this year, and so we're going to take a look at those here in a little bit. So if you need one of those sections, I'm sure you'll be able to see them on the screen and timestamps. Hopefully, according to YouTube, hopefully we can have some of those in there. But let's dive into today's video. Of course, if you find this helpful, leave a like, subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Not many of you are actually subscribed, and if you just click that subscribe button, that would greatly help out my channel, and I would really appreciate it. So with that being said, let's take a look at the best, or I guess we're going to start off with the worst gifts for this holiday season. Okay, so the worst thing I think you could possibly receive or get for a loved one this holiday season is the Ninja Combo Vehicle. This set is one of the worst Ninjago sets ever released. It is massively undersized. There's not a lot of pieces in this set. It's very, very overpriced at $90 US. The treads on the front of this don't actually work because Lego did not put enough of the little grippy pieces on the front to make it work properly. So the treads don't even run properly across the floor. This set, all in all, was a disgustingly bad set, and I highly recommend do not pick this up. The only reason you should pick this up is if your kid desperately wants it, but even then, there are so many better options out there, and I would really recommend that you look into other stuff or have your kid look at other stuff, because this set just is not it at all. I mean, seriously, it is bad. I cannot say that enough. So moving away from the Ultra Combo Vehicle, the next set to stay away from is the Dragonstone Shrine. This has been one that has been talked about a lot online this year. It has been completely blown out of proportion and lied about online. It is a very small set. It is not worth $120. Actually, don't even take my word for it. This set won't even go for $120 on eBay right now. It's been constantly put on sale from retailers, even though it just released in March of this year. This set is not selling, and the people have spoken out about it. That is why it is on sale. And this thing was going for like $70 at Costco right now. It is not worth it at all, guys. Please do not buy this set for full price. If your kid or teenager really wants this set, maybe at that Costco $70 price, maybe at $80, that's about okay. But this set is massively undersized. There's really not a lot you can do with it. If it's a kid, you cannot play with this set. It includes year-old reused minifigures that are low quality. I highly suggest you stay away from this. And finally, for any grandparents and parents out there, stay away from anything that has the 4+ logo on the box. I know you may be thinking, it's a 4+ set. I need to get something that's easy for my young child to build. This is not that set for you. The 4+ line is a scam from the Lego group to have people pay more money for sets with less pieces and lower quality. Do not get scammed by Lego this holiday season. If your kid is 4+ years old, then they can build a standard Lego set. There is no difference in a 4+ set and a regular standard Lego Ninjago set. Everything a 4+-year-old should be able to build at this price range, this 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 to $50 price range. A 4-year-old, 5-year-old should be able to build these sets. Do not fall for the Lego scams. Once again, these are extremely overpriced sets with a very, very small piece count and absolutely no education for the brain for the kids whatsoever. Even at that young age, if the kid doesn't understand something in a Lego set, they can ask you for help, and that'll be a great way to help your kid learn and teach them at such a young age. Now, let's move into the $10 to $30 segment, starting off with the Kai's Elemental Fire Mech that released earlier in January of this year. This set is one of the best sets of the year. It is both high quality and affordable for many families out there this holiday season. $30 for this set. Included are 2 mechs, one $20 sized mech for Kai, which is a very, very beautiful looking mech there, that red mech. Tons of kids will love to play with this. And then a more $10 sized, a smaller build of a mech for the bad guys here in the set for Kai to battle. This is a great little play set for kids. You obviously get that brand new Kai minifigure that was new for this year on the screen, which looks fantastic. I mean, just a gorgeous minifigure. You also get your hands on the Zane minifigure, which is exclusive to the set, along with Jordana, which is one of the new bad guys, along with a regular Wolf Mask Warrior bad guy. So this is exactly what you want for the holiday season. You get a great set. This could be the only Lego set the kid receives, and they get some good guys to play with and some bad guys to play with. This is a top tier set. Next up on the top tier scale, we've got the Jay's Mech Battle Pack. As a parent, you might be like, what are up with all these mechs? We know, guys, we're all talking about this too. But the Jay's Mech Battle Pack retails for $10. And just like the Kai set, it has 4 minifigures. But this time we've got Jay, Lloyd, and then 2 of these Wolf Mask Warriors here for them to battle. So you get a small, fun mech to play with or display. Remember, this is for teenagers and adults too. This is a great $10 set, guys. Everything here, I'm kind of talking in this video about the kids and what's good for kids to pick up. But if you're a teenager and adult, obviously it goes for you too. This is a fantastic set. I've already bought 5 of them myself. $10 here, 4 minifigures, small mech build, 2 good guys, 2 bad guys. Once again, perfect gift for kids. They got some bad guys to play with. They've got some good guys to play with. They've got a really cool, fun little mech for them to play with. Once again, very, very simple build. This says 6+, but this is nowhere near more difficult than a 4+ set. Highly recommend this one, guys. And $10, what a nice little stocking stuffer gift. All right, so next up here, I've got the Cole's Elemental Mech and the Sora's Elemental Mech. Both of these retail for $20 here in the United States right now. You can probably find these on sale, by the way, guys. I'm saying the base price, you could still probably find these things on sale around maybe Walmart, maybe Target, maybe Amazon.com. Definitely not Lego.com. They won't have sales, but any of your local retailers, I'm sure you could find maybe a little bit of a sale on some of these, or hopefully you could. But $20 for these are pretty solid. Obviously, if you got a boy, a son here, or a Cole fan, go for the Cole's mech. If you got a girl or a Sora fan, go for the Sora's mech. I do think Sora's mech is the little bit of a better build. I did think it was a little bit of a better set, but overall, these two are very, very similar, very, very close. 2 minifigures each, a good guy and a bad guy. Once again, you gotta love to see that. Both of these were really solid sets this year, and if you want like a little combo gift, these two would go terrific with that Kai's mech that we talked about at the beginning of the video, because they're all the exact same size of the mech, and you can switch around the arms, legs, etc. of this and have fun customizing it. Next up here for $14.99, I've got the Teen Dragon Ryu set. I think that this is once again a very, very solid set for just $15 right now. The one issue with it is it does utilize minifigures reused from last year. That's an issue that we've had with Lego right now, and they're reusing these old minifigures, but that little dragon, Teen Dragon Ryu, really carries the set, and you cannot go wrong with that. You also do get that brand new pink Sora hairpiece that a lot of people have been after this year with those cool dark blue headphones on. So that is new, just the rest of the minifigure is not. Then, of course, you also get one more bad guy. So 3 minifigures, the nice little dragon build here that everybody's going to want after seeing Season 2 of Dragons Rising. This is a solid gift this holiday season, just $15. You can't go wrong with it. Obviously, these are some pretty solid sets already. I mean, we've already talked about some pretty solid sets, all pretty affordable for most people, and I think all of these sets would be great as just, if you can only afford one gift, I think each of these individually would be a great gift. But I'm going to end out here The small section of the video, the smaller price range, and this is just $4.99, $5, the Tournament Training Poly Bag or Tournament Training Grounds Poly Bag set. $5 once again. Obviously, you get your hands on the purple Wolf Mask Warrior here, along with a new Cole minifigure. So for $5, you really can't go wrong with this. You know, the set here doesn't really matter, but the kid does get their hands on two of these new minifigures, and you just can't go wrong with it. Everybody wants minifigures this holiday season, and I think these two minifigures are pretty solid for just $5. You just can't go wrong with a price like $5. So that's going to end out here the small $10 to $30 price range. I know I ended with a 5, so basically just $0 to $30 price range, I guess, here. But it's time to move on to that middle section, that $40 to $70 price range. What do we have? Is it worth it? Let's talk about everything right now. All right, so first up here, we've got the Tournament Arena Battle set for $50 US, and this was the set that I rated the #1 set of 2024. I think this set holds tremendous value. Not only does it have over 600 pieces here in this set, but it also includes 6 minifigures for $50. Included in here, of course, is your exclusive Tox minifigure, your exclusive Evil J minifigure, your exclusive Cinder minifigure, and then, of course, you also get a Wolf Claw Warrior, the brand new Kai, and the brand new Sora minifigures. This set released in August here in the United States, June across the rest of the world, but this is an incredible set here, guys. Highly recommend this one for everyone out there this holiday season. This set is absolutely incredible. Like I talk about on the channel, we want to typically see 10 cents per piece in the price ratio, 10 cents per piece. Obviously, for $50 would be about 500 pieces, and we got 600 here with 6 minifigures. It is just such an incredible set. You get so many figures to play with, so many exclusive minifigures that a lot of kids want this season. Of course, that Bad Guy Villain J minifigure is incredible, one of the best minifigures of the year. And then you've got a great set to play with and display as well. I absolutely love this thing, and I cannot recommend this enough. $50. I think that a bunch of people should be able to afford that this holiday season, even if that's the maximum you can spend. Kids are gonna love this. If that's all you have on your, if that's all you can afford this season, this is the one. Trust me, everybody is gonna love this set. You cannot go wrong with it. It's got incredible reviews, incredible ratings. This set is fantastic, and I love it in my collection so much, I could buy a couple more after the one I already got. Next up here is the Kai's Climber Mech, and I put this one up here because I know that this was going to be one a lot of kids want to play with. If you are more of a collector or displayer, if you're a teenager or an adult, I would recommend staying away from this set. But if you're looking for a kid, this could be a great set for them this Christmas season. So this one does have the really fun ability to be able to shoot out the grappling hook and hang it from a ledge or hang it from maybe a wall. I have mine hanging off of my bookcase right now. I love hanging this thing up. It is super cool to hang up, but overall, I just didn't get the value for it personally for $70. I didn't feel like this was the best set, but I know a lot of kids out there would love playing with this thing. It's a pretty good sized mech. It's pretty big. You get an exclusive J minifigure in this set, so you cannot go wrong with that. You get Jordana once again. You get Wildfire in this set, and of course, the Climber Suit Kai, which looks really, really good. Overall, this is a pretty solid set. I would recommend not spending $70. If you can get a sale on it, that'd be great. And it's not the best set out there right now. I would say this is probably one of the worst ones here that I'm recommending. But I wanted to get another one in this price range because the other sets I really didn't feel brought it at this price range. That would be the one I would say is second best in this price range of the year because the rest of the stuff is just overpriced or not looking too good. And like I said, it does have some fun capabilities with it, like I said, hanging it. But for a collector and a displayer like myself, there is a spot of it where it is uneven. So the left-hand side of the mech is designed differently than the right-hand side. And I'm a person that likes it to be even. I like it to be even across. I think it looks better when it's even, and it's just not even here. So as a displayer, for me, not my favorite. But I think kids would have a great time playing with this one. Moving on to the more expensive price range, we got $100 to $150 here. And I put this one on here for the teenagers and adults. If you're looking for a kid, if you're a parent or a grandparent here, I do not recommend this set for the kid. This is the Cole's Titan Mech of the year, and I Love the way this set looks. It is one of the best designed mechs of all time. It has gone down as probably the best looking mech of all time in the Ninjago line. Obviously, $100 for a mech, you might be going, what? That's crazy. But it looks fantastic on display. Why I recommend this for the adults and the teenagers and not the kids is because, one, it comes with one minifigure. Kids want to play with minifigures. That's just how it is. And you're only getting one minifigure here for $100. It was one of the biggest scams in LEGO's history. Now, the mech looks fantastic on display for the adults and teenagers. They can set it on a shelf. It's going to look fantastic. They might not care as much about that one minifigure, but I know kids will. Also, this mech is not the most secure thing on earth. I feel like mine's going to fall off all the time. Every time I pick it up, I swear something breaks off of it. This just isn't a kid-friendly set, in my opinion, for kids. They're going to pick it up. They're going to knock it over. It's going to have pieces all over the place. You're not going to know how to put them back on. You're going to have to pull out the instruction manual, put them back on. Then they're going to fall off again 10 minutes later. I just don't see this being a present for kids. If 13 and over, I would say, okay, maybe a teenager, maybe 14, 15, 16 and up would really enjoy this set and displaying it. They're not really in they want to sit down and play with stuff stage. But if they're 12 years old, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 years old, don't get them this set. They're going to want to play with their Legos. They're going to want to have a lot of fun. And the second they pick it up, it's going to shatter apart and they're going to be upset. Don't get this for a kid, please. I just don't see it working out for them. I don't care what other content creators said. It is not all that for kids. For an adult and a teenager, it's going to look pretty dang good on display. So I would, base this one on who you're buying for. I think it's pretty clear on my stance on this. Next up here, we've got probably the second best set of the year, and it's got to go to the Shadow Dojo here, guys. This set is absolutely phenomenal, and it's good when the set doesn't go on sale and it's going for the same price on eBay right now that it is in stores. Unlike that Dragonstone Shrine that also retails for $120, this set did not dip below that $120 market like the Dragonstone Shrine did. This one is solid at $120. You get a ton of minifigures in here, 8 minifigures. 8 minifigures here for $120. This gorgeous looking playset, which looks fantastic on display. Tons of room for play in here. Color scheme is fantastic. You get 4 Ninja minifigures. Lloyd, Nia, Kai, and Zane. Nia, Lloyd, and Zane are all exclusive to this set.
Please, just because it's more expensive does not mean it's a better
all
set.
3 of your main
$70
villains.
to spend.
That's right.
Just because
Raz,
this is
Cinder,
the big
and
set
Jordana,
or
all
a
3 of
bigger
them
set
included in the
does
set,
not
along
mean
with
it is
another
better.
random
The
bad guy.
tournament arena
4
battle
versus
is
4
much
It's going to
better.
be a ton of fun for kids out there, and they're going to absolutely love to play with this set. Teenagers and adults are going to love to display it. I love mine on display. It looks fantastic. They did an incredible job designing this thing. Highly recommend this set. It is completely worth the $120. If your child put down on their list that they wanted the Dragonstone Shrine and not the Shadow Dojo, I highly recommend actually looking into them. There is really no room for a kid to play with something like the Dragonstone Shrine. It is a very, very small, very, very pathetic set. It looks gorgeous on display, but that's exactly all it does. Display. You just can't play and have fun with it. Once again, like the Cole's Titan mech, if they're over 13, maybe they'd end up liking the Dragonstone Shrine. But no one under 13 is actually going to end up enjoying the Dragonstone Shrine. And so even if your kid asked for it, I highly recommend looking into something like the Shadow Dojo, because the Shadow Dojo is just that fantastic. Next up here is another one of the best sets of the year. The Source Dragon Emotion $150 dragon. This set is fantastic, guys. I cannot say that enough. It is actually the centerpiece of my Ninjago room right now in my Lego room, and I absolutely love this set. They did a perfect job designing this dragon. It is the biggest dragon Ninjago has ever released. You get a good amount of minifigures in here, 6 minifigures. Obviously, you're still getting more in that Shadow Dojo set, but this one still holds incredible value because this dragon is so fantastic. You can take that big giant black saddle off of it as well and display or play with just the dragon. The wings will flap. It's got great posability. The thing feels pretty solid. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart to me. I think you can get a lot of play out of it. Once again, great minifigure selection in here too. You got some good bad guys, some good guys. This is a solid set. Highly recommend this one. This is one of my personal favorites of the year. It's not the top one that I recommended, like the Tournament Arena Battle for $50, but it's still incredible. Finally, the big sets of the year. This is $150 plus. This is the $250 Ninjago Tournament Temple City. This set is fantastic on display. It looks really, really good. Where this set fell short for me was the minifigures. I didn't feel like the minifigures really brought it for a $250 set, but it still looks fantastic. It's a great building experience, and it looks fantastic, guys, on display. I cannot say that enough. Oh my goodness, does it look good. It has from the day it released. I love it sitting there behind me in my studio. Overall, I would say, is this worth $250? If your kid is specifically asking for this set, then they know they want this set. They've seen it. They know it. They want this set. But if you've got $250 total to spend and you're trying to pick between what to buy, I wouldn't put all of your eggs into this basket. I would put maybe 100 in, 120, get the Shadow Dojo, 50, the Tournament Arena Battle, spread it out. I wouldn't put it in here unless the kid specifically wants that set. But this one I would go for. This one's $350. This is the big one. This is the Ninjago City Garden set. This thing is fantastic. I would not recommend this for kids. Where the Tournament Temple City, I feel like could work for kids because there's ways to play with it and fun stuff there. This one is a display model. This is for teenagers. This is for adults. It is fantastic, though. It looks incredible on display. One of the greatest Ninjago sets of all time. And it's retiring. It could already be retired from Lego.com. If that is the case, I highly recommend looking over on eBay or on Amazon to pick this up before it shoots up in value. The other Ninjago cities end up going for about $850 to $1,000 sealed in the aftermarket. If you want this set, now is the time before it retires, because it is supposed to retire at the end of December. This set is incredible. Incredible minifigures, incredible display value. You literally cannot find a better display set on shelves right now than this. But like I said, if you're looking for a kid, this is not the way to go because a kid cannot play with this. It is strictly a display set. Here we are at the end of the video. I hope this helped you guys all out this Christmas season with buying gifts or figuring out what you want to ask for this holiday season. This is a crazy time of the year, and sometimes you just need a little help from somebody out there to figure out what's the best possible gift. Remember, always ask your kids. If there's something specific your kid is looking for, that is probably what they're the most excited for. But keep in mind what I've said here today. Think about those sets I said at the beginning that just are not it. Your kid probably will not enjoy it like they think they will. There's a lot of people online right now telling people these sets are great when they really aren't. It's not the product you want. You're going to want these products that I've talked about tonight. They're just incredible products, incredible sets, and you're not going to want to miss out on them. Remember, take a look for sales. Don't go straight to Lego.com. Lego.com is not going to have the sales for you. Go to your local stores, Target, Walmart, Meijer, whatever you've got around you. Go to those places before you go to Lego.com. Lego.com will very rarely have a sale on anything, so I don't recommend going there first. If you do have to eventually go to Lego.com, first off, make sure you can do it in time to ship before Christmas. And of course, don't forget to get a VIP account so you can get some money back on your purchases. You can get some reward points and then use those in the future. So don't forget, try to save as much money you can this Christmas season. Everything costs so much money these days, and I hope this video was able to help. But I also want you guys to realize that having a lot of money does not mean that you can have a really good set. Out of this video today, I'd say the best sets were not the most expensive ones. The $30 Kaizmech, I think, is an amazing present. As a kid, would have loved that. And I know tons of kids around the world would love that for Christmas. The Jay's Mech Battle Pack for $10 is a fantastic gift. The $50 Tournament Arena Battle, in my opinion, the best set of the year, the best gift that you can give this holiday season. It is so incredible. Seriously, 10 out of 10 set. And of course, that Shadow Dojo, once again, fantastic set all around. It doesn't matter what you can spend this holiday season. It's the thought and the care that you put into the gift. So I hope this helped out. Thank you guys for stopping in. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and drop a comment down below letting me know what you're asking for this Christmas season, or of course, what you plan on getting for your kid or grandkid. If you have any questions about anything, put it down in the comment section below. I'll be answering any questions you guys have. I always read every comment, so put it down there. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you all later on W Quicks.